Alrighty, guys. Sorry for the delay. We had a little bit of an internet issue with one of the players from LG, I believe. So we're going to hop into this one. Overpass being the second map of this double header between these two teams. We saw a 16-9 victory for LG on Cobblestone, pardon me, just a few minutes ago. Once again, Mega Man and Holy Man bringing you guys the action tonight. Now, Overpass we got to see earlier in the night between Winter Fox and Liquid. What do you expect to see between CLG and LG on this map?
I'm expecting this is another map for LG that I think is their bread and butter. They love this map. They've always been good on it. Fallen typically plays really well in this map. Cold Zero usually plays really well in this. I think we saw, in my opinion, one of the best matches in CSGO history on this map between Fnatic and LG, and LG brought some new stuff to the table. It's going to be good. I know that CLG also likes this map, but we're going to need to see a little bit bigger performances out of everyone. I think Hayes did such a really fantastic job in that first map. He literally carried the CT side, played beautifully, had some great rounds, multi-kill rounds. Again, JDM is going to have a big performance for CLG to do well here. That he needs to get that off in his hand early on both sides and get those picks.
All right, well, we see LG picking up the knife round. They're going to start off on the CT side. Again, that's Taco, Fur, Cold Zero, Fallen, and FNX facing off against Hazed, Fugly, JDM, Cutler, and Tarek. And the last matchup, I believe they split pistol rounds, which was interesting enough in its own right. This time around, we're going to see whether or not CLG can get off to a strong start. Fur going to get aggressive down long A. They're going to come barreling around here towards the bathroom side, and he might actually have a very fast backstab here. He's already in party. And he's going to spot him out, lays a couple of shots out, but they don't hear it because of that silent USP. He knows Fugly is down here on the stairs. Fugly's going to come on back up and hiding there. Fugly can't figure out where he is right now. Cold and Fur are actually going to go to work. Hayes does manage to open up onto Fallen, and Tarek does take down Cold. So they've got a little bit of aggression coming in towards this retake already. Bomb hasn't even been planted yet. Hayes goes down. Tarek over here by Optimus is going to get spotted out, and there you go. Pistol round gets cleaned up. LG going to take it 1-0.
Yeah, a really, really good opening round. It kind of reminded me of Cobble. CLG rushes through the underground to stairs, and they're all together. They take short A, which is typically actually really hard to hold on pistol round for CTs. They get up into A and get the bomb plant, but like you said, Fur found himself up in party. They had run by him, and he's crouching behind the picnic bench, and Fugly can't find him. He gets the kill. So they have all the information in the world that CLG is going to A, and they just set themselves up for a good retake.
Absolutely. So, the Bison play. Taco's going to have the PP Bizon. See if he can go Baco Taco Loco on this round, but it's going to be Fallen to open up. Finds the opening. 3 kills over there by Fountain. Nicely done. Spraying him down with the FAMAS, and now he's got backup in numbers. Cold Zero is going to come in with the MP7. That's going to leave Tarek all by his lonesome. Manages to find one, but he gets immediately traded out. 2-0 now for Luminosity.
Yeah, really well done by Fallen. You can take advantage of the rifle play right off the bat by, if you have a good spawn for Fountain, they're on an eco, he just pushes up and gets those first 3 kills. Yeah, Taco's got the Bison. I hope he's playing in a close position. Oh no, he switches it out.
Well, it's the smart play, though, because he's got to assume they got the bomb play in the first round. Nothing being bought up as far as any kind of utility into that second round. And yeah, so they're going to go for the third round buy here on CLG. All AKs, so they're not going to have the off in the hands of JDM. They're going to push through this smoke, but they have no idea Cold is behind this smoke. He's going to line him up.
Cold.
And this is a slaughter here. All on Cutler, 1v4. Not going to be a lot that he can do. Do they even realize that Cold is still down here? They are going to be able to find Fur. Fallen trying to peek out, but it's going to be Cold. 3 kills on the round, prime positioning, and they just shut down that mid-presence by Fountain. So a quick strat from CLG is met by aggression from Luminosity, and it gets knocked down quick.
Yeah, I think the idea behind that for CLG was just to catch them off guard with AKs and get in their face really fast. Well, LG countered it, and they bought up. Every single one of them had a Cold. Cold Zero puts himself in a really good position. You have one in the bathroom. He's playing up in the smoke, and you have one stairs. It's the Triforce. It's the crossfire that you have 2 people rush through the smoke. They get mowed down.
Now you got FNX re-aggressing on stairs. After that nade goes out, he's going to be able to find one. Still 2 players over here. Fallen's going to be there to back him up. Fugly does manage to find one, but FNX just sweeps down cleans up the last two, salvages the AK 4-0 for Luminosity, and they are, I mean, this is 4 very quick rounds.
Yeah, really quick there. CLG was forced to just pretty much full save there. A lot of Glocks. Not much you're going to do there. They tried to rush through up the stairs, but they had a good setup and just got crushed. Here's the first round, though. I said Glocks. And there's sometimes you can do a lot of work with Glocks, apparently, but not that round was not one of them.
Only when you play against Dazed and FPL can you do a lot of work with Glocks.
I'll let you know all about it.
So again, we're going to see the full buy coming out here from the CLG side. Up in the hands of JDM. He's only got body armor, no utility behind it, but that could actually be a bit of a problem with the 2 M4s or 3 M4s, pardon me, that are on the board here for LG. But again, I don't know what the hell that was. Did Hayes just get knocked down to 65 by his teammate?
I didn't even see it, to be honest. I was switching through, so.
Doth mine eyes deceiveth me? I feel like I just saw a player come up and just take a couple of quick shots over by Fountain and just caught him maybe in the back of the head. So Hayes down at 65 to start the round out. JDM's at 92, so a little bit of damage being done here, but we'll have to see if they're going to be able to recover into this one. Trying to get their first round on the board. It looks like it's going to be a B play.
Yeah, they're trying to boost JDM here for a good pick at B, but LG's set up nicely. They're not showing themselves. It's a really good spot for JDM. He's looking at sniper and barrels, but there's just no one there right now.
No, yet there is one player that's working his way around. It's Fur. He's got a pop flash primed for this monster peak. This is going to be good. I think they just dropped the flash out. They throw out another flash over to short B. Fur, there goes the pop flash. Oh, it's just going to be a mowdown.
Wow.
Cold and Taco, 3 kills. No answer coming out from them. And oh my God, Taco. Vac. Taco Vaco Loco, there you go. That's what you guys wanted to see, all the Brazilian fans out there. Lining them up, knocking them down. That pop flash from Fur was beautiful at Monster.
You know, all this hate that Taco's been getting over the last few months has been unjust. He's really picked it up within the last 3-4 weeks. It's really fun to watch, and that round just displayed it. Like, they set him up perfectly. That pop flash by Cold Zero gets those kills in pipe. Then he comes up to peek the guys at short B. There was nothing they could do. He just sprayed them down, and there were 2 quick headshots at the short B guys. It was a nice little execute by CLG, but the plays made by LG, just the teamwork and the counter flashing was also good. And the other thing to note for LG is that they, over in the A side, I don't know if you guys saw it, but they have 2 guys pushed up. One pushed bathrooms, one's pushed long A. They have all the information in the world that there's no one at Fountain, or at least up to party yet. So they're playing 3 at the B site. They're ready for They're ready for CLG to start throwing an execute, right? Once they throw those smokes over, you throw that pop flash, you catch them off guard coming through monster pipe, and it's over. Those quick spray down. 5 kills, no deaths on the side of LG, and we got Taco sitting here with no deaths at all. He's 5-0.
Yeah, and the big part about that was that whole strat from CLG was ruined by 1 flash. A $200 investment ruined everything that round.
Yeah.
I mean, Cold was able to pick up a couple. He's 8-1 right now, so, you know, he wasn't the most present player for LG on that last map on Cobblestone. This time around, I mean, he's just having a monster performance, and look at the aggression. They're going to meet up here. Hayes thought that he had a line of sight onto FNX over there at Back Fountain, but he couldn't get there. JDM can't trade because the smoke is in the way. And a 2-for-0 to start out this round already for LG. And it's a force from the CLG side.
Yeah, CLG was really looking to do some damage this round with this force. You know, maybe catch them off guard. It's bonus time, but they've been forcing before, so maybe it would be a full save. LG might be caught off guard. At least JDM's got salvaged his AK and might try to get some kill off of it. Yep, he does on Fur, which is really nice.
Yeah, unfortunately, LG didn't have any secondary player over there to go for any kind of a trade. They don't even have anybody in bathroom, but FNX is actually going to aggress up long A behind the potted plant and see if he can, you know, catch anybody off guard pushing up around that area. He's got one right around the corner. That's Fugly. Sees the smoke go out. Is Fugly going to clear the corner, though? That's going to be the real question. Are they going to pop flash? And he doesn't even check it. He goes down. JDM is going to be there to salvage that, at least get a 1-for-1 trade, but the rotation is already coming in. They're going to fall off of this right now, but they're going to run right into Cold Zero, who's coming up from the stairs. Cutler does manage to take him down, but at a lot of HP loss of his own accord. And now it's going to be an awkward situation now, falling on a long rotation to get back there, and Taco's actually going to push down through the bathroom short A, and go down back towards Subway, towards the short B side. So they're going to try to play a little bit of a pinch here on the CT side. Might not even need it, though. There you go. Cutler does find a second kill, trades it out. Now he's got to know that Taco is coming from the side. Is he going to be ready for it? Taco clearing his angles. Is he going to check close corner? No, he's not. So nice. Yeah, nice setup there from Cutler. With only 19 HP, finds 3 kills and wins around there for Counter Logic Gaming. But look at the money on the CLG side now, too.
Yeah, money's low. And LG's built up a huge bank, so they're set. But really, really great round by CLG. They were down in a 3v5 situation. JDM picks up the AK, gets the kill. It gets killed at long A as well, and then they were in a situation that they shouldn't win. Pulled it out with some good play. Cutler at the end there was in a fantastic position.
Oh man, Fallen gets to, not ready for Hayes to be that close up, but I mean, drops the op out of JDM's hands. Looks like Hayes wants to go back and maybe salvage a gun from this. He does pick up the op, but he's got to be careful because there's another player that's pushed out by Party, and he's not really ready for that. Fur does get knocked down to 41 HP, but they're going to flash and smoke, and FNX looks like, well, at first he looked like he wanted to maybe get aggressive behind that, but it's a 2-for-1 trade. Fall back, turtle up in the site, and wait for the T's to come commit to you now. So it looks like that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, LG always does a really good job of, when they get those initial kills, it's really good for you to reposition yourself, make yourself the T's call where you are, and if you're not there anymore, it causes problems, and they have to check every single corner. And LG always sets up in these counter flash positions.
So again, another strong start to the round here for LG. Cold's going to find another one. And now it's Hayes playing long range with the AWP. Fugly's going to be around the corner here on Cat, looking for anything by short B. But again, I mean, he's going to have to push up through this smoke. I mean, they've got 30 seconds left into the round. Hayes does have the bomb. He's working around towards Monster. See if he can open up with an op pick, but he's got so many corners to clear, so many angles to watch, and there's a great pop flash. They're going to push behind this, and there it is, the lineup. Cold, 3 big kills for him on the round. The spray transfer finds Fugly, 6-1 now for Luminosity, and a very hard reset for CLG.
That's really rough. They're probably going to have to save here twice. And the thing about it is, how many times are we going to see kills by LG on CLG when the players are completely white? They're just flashed, and they can't answer it. And that was a beautiful opening round by LG as well. Fallen through a smoke that had a little opening, a crack to it towards Fountain, and they took full advantage of it.
Fast round coming in towards B. It's going to be a shutdown here. Taco with 3, Cold with 1, with the assist from Taco, so the damage being dealt here, and Fur wants to get on in the action, so he's going to find that final kill. 7-1 now for Luminosity. Things starting to get a little out of hand here for CLG. Because that money is so bad, they haven't really been able to get a lot of full buys, and they're going to force up behind this one again. So, I mean, Tarek's going to be on a scout, a Galil for Cutler, AKs for Fugly and Hayes. JDM picks up a P250 in head armor. So, I mean, this is, I mean...
Yeah, I understand. They really feel desperate for rounds right now. They need to pick some stuff up, but
well,
it's not working out. And it's really going to be hard for JDM to work with a scout. Tarek's already been picked. Things are falling apart before they've even begun on this round. Really nice job by Fugly for flanking them at hub, though.
That was actually really interesting because they went aggression towards short B and actually pushed up through the underpass. And tried to find something. JDM, though, on to Cold, finds one. FNX trades, but Cutler's there. So the advantage swings back to CLG side. Now they've got some rifles to play with.
Really nicely done.
Yeah, they salvaged the M4s, so good trading being done by these guys. But again, I mean, they're going to be looking like they're committing towards B with a lurk over at the A bomb site. And this is the right call. They have nobody on LG's side over there at the B bomb site. That smoke is going to hold him back even longer, thinking that the hit is going to be coming in towards A. In the meantime, the bomb is actually snuck in towards B. And Fallen actually getting picked there is only going to solidify the fact that they have no idea what's coming.
Yeah, that was really well done. CLG is making the right play here. Hayes sets up the lurk over at A. LG has to gamble, and they set both players in A. And the pick by Hayes through the smoke on Fallen just solidifies this round because the bomb's planted here at B. They have the 2 players in B. Hayes doesn't need to do anything here, but he tried to get the op and try to run away with it. Fur's not going to let that happen.
No, now it's a situation where, you know, the economy on the CT side has built up a little bit, so they're going to have another full gun round behind this, and this is, again, a dangerous situation for CLG. If they drop the next round, they're going to be on that hard reset once again, because every rebuy that they have coming out of this round is going to just put a damper on the fact that they can't build up the economy to get the utility behind their buys. You saw that last round. I mean, they forced up. They basically won that off of aim duels. They didn't win that off of, you know, cheeky flashbangs or smokes into a certain area and then committing on a certain fight. You know, they just got good trades in their favor that time around, which can work well for you. But with 3 rebuys going into this round, you know, you can see they're emptying their bank accounts. The high bank is going to be Hazed, who's at 1,900.
Yeah.
Everybody else is pretty much sub 1,000 with the exception of Tarek. So if they lose this round, that's another hard reset, and you could potentially see a 92 scoreline for Luminosity.
Yeah, CLG did a great job winning that last round based off they worked the aggression of LG into their favor. You know, Fugly actually flanked someone on the hub push, the short B push. And that got that early kill, got the information, and then got some kills off of that. We'll see what happens this round. It looks like they want to play it a lot slower and try not to get early picked. Fallen and JDM are about to have a battle here if JDM peeks out wide.
He's biding his time. There's a good flashbang. Fallen takes the shot, barely misses, but he has time to fall back now, and that's the important thing as he gets out of there with his life. So, not overstaying is welcome. So many times you'll actually see, you know, not necessarily in the Pro League, but even sometimes in the Pro League, you'll see this too, where an Opera will miss that shot and go for a repeat and end up losing that battle. And that's so costly because it puts such a hindrance on your team at that point. That's going to be a smart play by Fallen. Now he's over in the bathrooms looking over here towards the party steps. So anybody comes down around the corner without a flash or a smoke around there, he should get an easy pick.
Yeah, so it's a really good play. You repositioning yourself, especially as an op, you always want to be in a position where that first pick is the easiest, because there's some guys walking around a corner and he's not expecting. They just called Fallen was long A, so they have no idea he's in the bathrooms, and hopefully he does. We'll see if he gets this first pick for this reposition. Oh my God, Fugly, beautiful job.
Yeah, big play from Fugly, finds both of the bathroom players. Now that's going to provoke this push onto the A-bomb site, but Fur is still here, finds 2. Not able to get any further than that. Not able to really get a lot of damage out onto the other couple of players, but JDM with the up. Oh, that flash, I thought it was going to be better than it was. Unfortunately, it doesn't hit the mark. JDM is going to be able to find that easy pick. Cole just trying to use a little bit of sound to force these guys to peek an awkward angle, but he gets spotted out. Fugly's going to get that shot. JDM actually missing, but it's going to give an opportunity here for Cole to push up into the site. They got to know that he's over here by Optimus. That nade's going to be a little bit off the mark, does 17 damage, not too terribly much. But this should be CLG's round to lose at this point. I mean, 1v3, Cole just harassing. He could go for a ninja. Oh, boy. Oh, okay. Cutler stayed around just long enough. If he would have gotten the ninja there, I mean, that's just a slap in the face.
That was really close because it looked like JDM was already on the run. I think whoever was in bathroom was already on the run. Cutler was really the only one that was keeping an eye on that bomb, so thankfully he stayed there and got that kill. And I have to just point out, Fugly made a huge play there. They've been punishing the aggression by LG the last 2 rounds, which has gotten them the rounds. And Fugly hits a really nice flick on the guy at short A right outside of bathroom, and then that puts Fallen in a really bad position, not able to see where Fugly is, and Fugly gets the kill.
Yeah, he goes from being in a great spot to being in a horrible spot.
Exactly.
In the blink of an eye. Actually gets a little damage out, but he's overstaying his welcome at this point now, where he's going to keep holding on this angle, but there's nobody there that's going to go for a readily available trade. So I thought that he stayed there a little bit too long. It sandbags on short B, gets the first tag. I figured they might go for a double peek, but they don't, and he ends up capitalizing on it. Now he's all the way over at A, staying mobile with the op. This is one of the things that I love about the way that Fallen plays with the AWP, is that he's very mobile. He'll get a pick in one side of the map, and then 10 seconds later, he'll kill somebody on the complete opposite side of the map, which is very, very cool.
Yeah, it always keeps the T's guessing, and that's what we just talked about. Didn't work out for him the last round, but he's getting the information. He's there behind default box again.
Yeah, but in the meantime, they were actually able to pick off one, and Terror comes out from bathrooms to find one as well, but Fur is there, trades it back, 3-on-3 situation, still trying to push in towards the A-bomb side. It looks like from CLG, they smoke bank. Fur just lying in wait, waiting for this push to come in, but they're falling back. The big thing is Cold actually pushed up on B. So if they come through the squeaky door, which he's going to see open, he's going to be in prime position, gets the first, can't convert the second, but they at least know that the push is coming around there. Fur has actually chosen to get aggressive behind this, and he might catch JDM as he comes around from bathrooms. This is scary. Gets JDM, there you go. And now it's Taco over here at B, and he's going to clean up Fugly. So nicely managed in that 2v2. I like the decision for Fur to get aggressive as opposed to falling back to CT.
Yeah, it was a really good play. You have a huge advantage on this map by being aggressive, getting through the stairs and behind them quickly, and pushing through bathrooms to catch them off guard like that. That was a really good play. I like the trade that Fugly had, but he just made the mistake to just immediately try to go for the bomb play. Taco peeked, had an opportunity to get the kill, but it was just too late by that point.
So another force up here from CLG. They don't want to let the money reset so hard on him, but I mean, if they lose this round again, it's going to be very, very tough for them going forward into the round after it. JDM, though, picking off FNX after Fugly drops, so he gets a rifle out of that exchange, but he's down to 12 HP. He should really be trying to find Hazed right now and pass over that M4 to him. Personal opinion.
Yeah, and another thing to point out is that, Fallen finds another early pick, and he's just doing a great job of changing his position every round to get that pick.
Yeah, this time he decided to go aggressive towards Fountain, I believe, or did he go Underpass for that one?
He went Underpass. Got the pick on the guy that was just waiting for any type of push.
Gotcha. Fur finds one, gets traded out. Fallen's still in bathroom, so he's got support, but look at this. Hazed could make a huge play. He's found himself into the A bomb site. He can push into bank and really put a kink in the think here for the LG side as they try to make their way up into this A bomb site. They're not going to expect a player to be in the site. But Fallen turning around, finds one, not able to convert on the second one, so we're down to a 2v2. But Cold should be able to get the backstab here. Working his way up, but oh boy.
He's got the backstab. He's got the knife kill if he wants it.
He doesn't go for the knife. Oh man, that would have been crazy. Nevertheless, Cold is able to drop one. Now they know where Hazed is. And Hazed is going to aggress behind this. Gets him down to 2 HP. Not able to convert that. And it is going to be the off save. 2 HP for Cold. 9-3 now for Luminosity.
It's a really just awkward moment where you have Hazed who has the easy backstab and Cold has the easy backstab. And they're just staring at the guy's backs for 2 easy kills. Unfortunately, it was a better position for the CTs because Hayes didn't really have a gun. He had a deagle, had to come out. The bomb was in Cutler's hand, so he had to go get it, and it was just bad timing.
Another force up from CLG. Pistols with an AK to boot. And we'll see if they can do anything with this one right here. But again, there's the aggression coming out from Fur. He does this like once every 3 rounds, I feel like is the way that he plans this out. He's like, okay, the first 2 rounds, I'm going to sit back. Or maybe play with Fallen, pushed aggressive on Fountain. Then the 3rd round, I'm just going to rush down long A. And he finds a boatload of damage on JDM.
I think it has to be a nightmare playing against LG when they're playing CT side overpass because they're doing something different almost every round. Wow, 2 kills by FNX.
But, that second one was nice. But yeah, you're right. I mean, they switch up the pace on their CT side so often that you never know what's coming. 3 kills for FNX. Why the hell not? Finally, Hayes going to be able to chime in, but he's last man standing now as JDM falls over there. And nice little pre-fire from Cold is going to tag him up, takes him down. And another round here for Luminosity, 10-3. So this is a pretty solid CT side half from the Brazilians.
Yeah, really well done by them. I really liked some of the rounds that CLG had put together, but it's just they've been in a bad position where they haven't had money. They keep getting put on their back foot because they don't have money and they can't really do anything. Again, they have no money. They're going to have to save here and go for the last round, and it's unfortunate.
Cold throwing out the pop flash for Fallen. He's going to take that peek down towards Monster's side. Doesn't spot anything just yet. Well, yeah, he does. Takes down Cutler. Oh, there you go.
Nice
we saw that in the Winter
Terror.
Fox matchup. Yeah. Desi did that to, I believe
Kusta.
It was Kusta, yeah. But FNX is over here at short B to lock it down. Hayes and Tarek go down. Bomb is so far disengaged from this right now as well. That's going to be on the back of JDM, and Cold even swapping out for the AWP. So pretty much full control of this round going to LG. Not a lot that CLG has invested into this round, but they're going to push around the corner. And hey, look at that. Guess what? For push long A. Hits the wall bang onto Fugly. Spots out JDM and cleans him up.
Really easy. Really well done by LG. They're just mixing it up every round. It has to be. I don't know what CLG is saying, but you never know where Fallen's going to be. You never know if Fur's going to be pushed. You never know if they're going to have anybody downstairs because they change it up every single time. And it's a really, really interesting way to play Overpass. I think it's hard to incorporate that into everyone's game because you have to have the players that can do that. And Fallen loves to run around the map and op, and so this is a map he can do it on.
Yeah, especially with the quick rotations from A to B. And there you go, FNX this time around, fountain push. Hey, guess who pushed long? It's Fur. He's already through the playground right now, working his way around towards the backside of T-Spawn. So they get that early information. Now they can rotate and stack over towards the B-bomb site because there's nobody home right now. What? Cold? What? What is that? What are those? Taga's going to be able to find one as well. They finally answer back. Fallen hits the flick of the wrist, takes down Hayes. Last man standing is going to be Cutler over here behind the stripper pole. And Fallen finishes him off. I don't even know what that play was.
I just think that, there's a smoke in Monster Pipe, and LG is pretty much asserting their dominance. They're pushed up at Fountain. CLG is just trying to get ready to execute at B. And Cold Zero just asks for a pop flash through, gets that easy pick. It's just causing more confusion for CLG. They're not actually able to set up and do anything. I want CLG to do defaults and set up executes, but if LG is not going to allow it, if the team's not going to allow it, then it's really causing problems. They actually can't ever get into a groove, and that's the problem. If you're going to mix it up every single round, how do you know? When do you know where Fallen's going to be? Is he going to be Monster? Is he going to be Long A? Is he going to be helping FNX push up at stairs? You never know, and that's the problem that Counter Logic was having on that side.
And that's one of the things that, obviously LG played to that strength. They mixed things up so much. You saw Fur almost every round there towards the end of that half pushing aggressively on Long A. And you could see how timid CLG was playing. They went very heavy over towards that B-bomb site. Fur was able to push up. FNX gets that pick, so Fur just continues on. They get the lurker over there by the fountain side by that relentless aggression that they kept throwing at him throughout that first half. So LG, they keep them on their toes, and because CLG doesn't get that money going at any point during that half, they're only able to pick up 3 gun rounds throughout the entirety of that first half, which is crazy to think about because they're in that buy, lose, save, or buy, lose, force buy situation. And, one of the things that's kind of unconventional to see right now is Tarek is actually at the bottom at 4 and 15. Overpass is one of his better maps.
Yeah, and look at the kill distribution on LG as well. Everyone's getting involved. Fallen had a bad cobblestone, and now he's involved.
Fugly, though, pushing up Fountainside, is going to get that opening pick. He's staying around the stairs, so this could be a little dicey, and it is dicey. Cold's going to be able to find that trade, so now they're going to filter their way down around by the stairs here at Short Connector, see if they can find anything, but there you go. There's the push around the back lines, but it's not working out so well for CLG. JDM goes down. Cutler still trying to peek out here, showing his shoulder, getting chipped down very, very slowly. And there you go. Finally, Taco comes around. He's had enough. He pushes on through. 2-on-4 situation, and CLG, again, they're reeling through this pistol round, and this could be kind of the coffin nail right here. If Luminosity walk away with this, pardon me, oh my, and have clean anti-eco rounds, then, this could be 15 rounds. I kind of had like a hiccup there. That was weird. That hurt. That hurt me in my soul.
I agree with you. If LG picks up this round, it's going to be really tough for CLG. They're going to probably have to force a round that they're not going to want to. I really like the idea of what CLG had. They had a good setup for those guys coming back upstairs. They just couldn't hit the shots, and unfortunately, that allowed LG to work back around, and now they're planning in B.
Yeah, and they lost one of their other players that was over there. Hayes going to be the last man standing. Does have a kit and a flash, but might just want to decide to take that over into the next round. Fallen long range. Nice tap from Hayes, though. It's a nasty shot.
Nice shot.
Yeah, it takes him down. Taco's going to oblige with a little bit of a shoulder peek, but they know that he's coming from around this angle. And there's just too many spots for him to look at right now. Down to 15 HP. Probably not going to get out of here, showing his body a little bit. And yeah, he's going to fall back. Rightfully so. Try to take the kit into the next round. If you get a good read on things on the CT side, then you might actually be able to shut something down, and that kit could be a big factor in it in the next round.
Yeah, and you got Cold already looking for him. He might be able to get him at long A here if he peeks out, and he does. And you saw a really good play by LG there. They got the bomb down, and instead of giving Hayes any opportunity to win that round, you see 2 guys just forcibly peeking him constantly at the out balcony, and they're both peeking him at the same time. And Hayes, he has no chance to even get out of the balcony because he has no cover. A lot of teams would fall back in that situation, and it might have given Hayes an opportunity to win the round, or they might peek 1 at a time. Well, LG's peeking 2 at a time, and he just can't even get out and do anything.
Yeah, so it's actually going to be a full save here. Flashbang goes out around the corner. Tarek is playing a cheeky angle back behind the tree. And now he's going to... Oh, my God, Fur. All right, settle down. It's not that serious. Pushing on through the smoke. Cold. How you doing, JDM? One more to clean up here at Long A. He's just going to push on forward and say hi to Cutler real quick. Takes him down as well. And now Hazed, again, going to be your last man standing. Try to work the long range of that USP. Does manage to find Fur, but FNX has had enough. Takes him down 14-3 now. And that full save was the most important thing. They're going to be able to put some FAMASs on the board into this round. A P90 for JDM. So they're all in here. This is the last hurrah. They're defending the Alamo on this one. Yeah. It's 14-3.
Like I was saying, this is the force that they don't want to put themselves in, but they don't want to get. They can't give up any more rounds. They're puts them on match points. So, and the really sad thing about that last round is that Fur and FNX were able to get Mac 10 kills. So they're building up their economy, and even if things go poorly here, they have plenty of money.
Yeah, that's the big part about it. Two players are going to be low on money, Cold and Fur, but that's just because Fur decided to go for the full AK investment into this round. But the other three are all at 2,500.
Buy here, so it was a good call for them to actually buy back.
Yeah. And like you said, you know, kind of the last hurrah here for CLG, hanging on for dear life. They're on the cusp of a tremendous defeat into this match. Molly's and Smokes go in towards that A-bomb site. Molly into the water pit as well. They've worked their way out through Monster. Another one comes out. Cold with the trade. Tarek does take down Fur, but now the flank comes out. JDM is going to be able to light one up with that P90. But there you go. FNX takes down Hayes. They've got some control of this B-bomb site, but again, that P90 comes into play. But FNX not having it. Takes him down, and that's going to leave Cutler and Fugly in a 2 versus 3. Really rough situation. Fugly on the flank, spots out Fallen, who does check the other angle at the unopportune time. And Cutler, he falls.
Wow,
there you go.
Cutler,
Cutler
really
actually
nice.
comes in big at the end there. 2 big frags from him. They salvage the AWP and the AK, so an upgrade in arsenal for those 2 players. They're going to have the AWP for JDM going into the next round. And this is where CLG has to make their stand.
Yeah, it was really interesting because Fugly comes on the backstab after who was it that had the JDM had the P90 that tried to come on the backstab as well.
Yep.
And so both the players on LG looked towards that long pipe. Well, Cutler was playing very patient and really smart. And as the bomb planter started walking out, he was able to get that easy kill. And the other LG player had to move up the ramp, and it was another pretty quick kill for Cutler. So very nicely played by them.
And it worked out on a matter of timing too. I mean, they killed JDM at Monster, and then all of a sudden, Fugly's coming around from the backside. Oh, they're gonna smoke and push this on Monster side. This could be dangerous here for CLG. Fur and Taco pushed up close. Oh, and they just baited out that peak so bad, but Tarek's gonna be there, finds 2 kills. Flashbang comes in, it's a team flash. He is gonna be able to readjust, finds another pick, falls back into the pit, and that's going to be good. He's going to be able to fall back from that one, and Cutler is going to be able to come in from heaven and clean things up. So got a little scary there at first because they baited Hayes really good into that peak onto the Monster side, get that opening pick, but then Tarek and Cutler shut it down.
Yeah, and you brought up Tarek at half, and that was a really good round for him. Like getting that opening pick on Hayes was put him in a poor position at barrels, but he was able to get 2 quick kills, fall back, not get caught in the molly, and let his teammates rotate to help clean up the rest of the kills.
So again, hanging on for dear life, CLG. There's the jump through. Fallen's going to get caught. So CLG meeting the aggression with their own aggression. Nice shot from JDM, finds FNX. Not going to be able to get that Molotov out and get away with his life. So it's down to a two-man advantage here for CLG. Really early in the round, so nicely done. They find those opening picks, and they do really well. Look at this spot, Cold. That, like, I guess invisible wall or whatever on that. Nice flash to long, though. Yeah, Fur, completely white. Fugly finds him, takes him down, and now Taco trying to make a play at B. Hayes having none of that, and not a single point of damage yet. Not a single point of damage at all that whole round from Luminosity onto CLG.
That was as clean as it could get for CLG, and they did a really good. It's like if you're gonna put a smoke down, then you should watch that smoke. And Fallen tries to take advantage of the smoke, runs through it, and there was someone watching it, gets that early kill, and then another pick, and then we there's probably someone coming from a long A, so they throw a great pop flash, you get that kill. All very clean, smart kills.
Eco round coming out from LG. This is the first time in the entirety of this matchup that we have had them on a save, which is pretty crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Well, with the
LG has not-
exception of them losing the pistol round in the first half. That was the only time that they were down on their money. So, see if they can
Yeah.
pull anything out this time around. They're going to go quickly towards this A bomb site. That nade, a little bit of damage there onto LG and follow-up nade. A lot of damage onto Fur that time around. Damn near ate that one. So they're going to continue to push up here. They've got bathrooms control on the LG squad. Still looking for any overzealous CTs to go peeking their heads out around the corner, but it looks like CLG is reading this one properly. You can actually see Taco trying to pull a distraction, but JDM has actually rotated back over towards A. So there's going to be 3 players over here at A. FNX falls, Fallen falls. Fur goes down. He was already very, very lit at 20 HP, and this one's pretty much all done unless Cold can hit some nasty Deagle headshots. It's going to be very difficult for them to get back into this round, and there you go.
Yes.
Not going to happen. Cutler shuts it down. 4K on the round for him. He's come alive in this Overpass matchup. 19 and 14 for him.
Yeah, I think he has put that pressure on himself. He wants to play better, and he's showing it here. And that was a really good round. They got the information at short A early. They knew that it was probably going to be a possible save. They get the information early, and they know that they're going into bathrooms. And that double nade puts Fur at 20 HP. They check all their corners. It was really well done by CLG there. And again, a clean round.
Up on Fallen again. JDM aggressive through the backside of long A. Spots out Cold, actually walls him down to 32. Not able to get the kill, though, so the early information goes kind of unchecked here for the CLG side. And FNX is going to get aggressive here from Subway. Not sure if Fugly is going to be ready for this one. They smoke off bathrooms. Now he's going to have the availability that they're going to be able to push 3 players up and over towards this side, but it looks like it might end up being a hit towards the B-bomb site, depending on what Fur can find. Taco coming around from short B. The pop flash came out, allowed them to get out through the squeaky door just in case there was any kind of a stack going on behind the plank. But again, flashbangs raining out. Tarek holding stalwart behind the pole here in that B-bomb site. Now we see the smoke execution. Taco's going to be dropping this one. I believe that smoke is going to land in the site once he does manage to throw that out, or it might cordon off. It might land on the side of the site boxes and give them the opportunity to pressure into the site and towards the water pit as well. So we'll have to see. Colt, though, does get picked. Nice push there from Fugly, re-aggressing, and now look at the rotation straight in towards this B bomb site. Now they fall off of A. The hit's coming in towards B. Tarek gonna drop a flash out. He's not gonna blind Taco, who's gonna get that entry, but now the jig is up. Now they're gonna have to push in. Now it's gonna be like a 4-on-4 brawl at this B bomb site.
We'll see what LG does here. They're playing patient, waiting for, because they know that they're not at an advantage.
The Molotov is good. Catches FNX for a decent amount of HP, but it's going to be Fugly to reply after Hayes goes down. Oh, man. Fugly finds a second one. It's down to Fallen and Fur. They find Fur. Fallen coming around from short, but they've already got a read on it. Fugly is over here. Here's the footsteps. Nice shot from Fallen. Comes back up around the corner. Cutler trying to defend his teammate who is defusing. Fallen's going to be able to take down one, but he didn't kill the bomb diffuser.
Oh, no.
But JDM got off the bomb, so now that gives Fallen another opportunity to peek this one out. Trying to bait out the shot. JDM.
Great shot by JDM.
Yeah, and that will be the round now for CLG. Very close.
That was almost one of those Fallen highlight reels that we see every once in a while, and
seems to always happen on Overpass too.
I really like some of the plays that Fugly made there. He had a 4K. He was going for that ace. There was a really good pop flash that gave them all the information in the world at short A, where they had LG had their one lurker sitting in party. If someone pop flashed Fugly out, he was able to get that kill, and you saw them just hightail it over to B. They knew there was an execute to B after that peak. Really well done by CLG. Got a little bit closer than it needed to, but still, they won the round.
Second round in a row. Cold Zero is going to start on the back foot. 43 HP. Gets walled. FNX trying to aggress on short B. Tarek shuts him down. So the man advantage going the way of CLG to start this one off, and continually chipping away, getting themselves back into it. They've won 5 rounds in a row now. Looking to continue to capitalize on some mistakes. Pop flash out towards the monster, and that's a beautiful job. Tarek's going to be able to take that fight with Taco and win it. And again, just increasing the man advantage as this round progresses. So I like what they're doing here at the beginning of these rounds. You know, it was kind of like what Luminosity did on their CT side. Meet the aggression with some aggression. You know, they've pushed up aggressively. They went up to Fountain JDM with the AWP, found the wall bang onto Cold Zero, and then they played the pickoff game after that's all said and done. And now Tarek's going to have an opportunity on Fallen. finds him. That's 3 kills on the round for Tarek, and again, very minimal damage being dealt here by LG.
Yeah, they've established a nice economy here, and it's allowing them to be more aggressive. It's allowing them to use their pop flashes. Tarek gets a kill at long pipe, and then he repositions himself at sandbag, gets another kill. They're really doing a good job of their movement and positioning on the map and using their nades. I mean, look at how many nades they still have left. You know, you got Cutler, JDM, and Fugly that are still full inventory, and it's a 5v1 right now. They didn't have to use anything, and they got the kills they needed. So they're going to be sitting really nicely going into the next round.
I think that actually has a lot to do with the fact that LG didn't have a lot of utility to throw back at them to bait out any of the nades that they had. Now they're on the hunt. Now they're going to be looking for Cold, who's actually got himself in towards Bankside in the A-bomb site, so he's going to be able to survive the round. Not going to go down at the end of this one. We'll save the AK into the next round. Now, a pause comes out from Luminosity. They're going to have to talk things out because even with the round bonus, they might decide to go for a save here just to get the money right and have the utility, because you saw how it affected the way that they played last round. They went for a little bit more aggressive style without throwing out any flashes or smokes, and they ended up paying the price for that because, like you said, I mean, look at the minimal rebuy on the CLG side. I mean, you've got JDM at $15,000. The only investment he can make into this round is $650. Yeah. I mean, that's huge. He's going to be money capped at the end of this. That's actually wasted economy at this point because he's going to be, you can't go past 16 grand, so he's not going to be able to accrue any more money after this round is all said and done, which is kind of crazy to think about. If one of his teammates would have died, he could have dropped him a gun and continued to stack up the money as they win. But, you know, nobody died on CLG, so nobody had to have a rebuy.
And with all this money, it's going to allow them to keep playing the style that they want to play. They're getting these early aggression picks. They're full on inventory. It's getting the pop flashes. They're playing their smokes correctly. It's very similar to the LG style where they're mixing it up every single round, and it's really good to watch. I mean, they're getting those. The Tarek got that early pick, and yeah, like you said, LG, what they were looking for last round was just kind of a walkout pick without any flashes, without any nades. They were just trying to catch someone off guard. And CLG, they played right into CLG's hands, actually. And throughout this half, they've been playing into CLG's hands. CLG's put down smokes that they've run through. They've been falling into the crossfire. It's been really nice to see out of CLG, and I like hopefully they can bring this back. It's close. We've got a lot of rounds to go, 14-9, but CLG's on a run here. And LG's in a bad position right now. They don't have good money.
Yeah, exactly. So really, it's going to be a matter of, do they force into this round, do they save? And they're actually going to force up here. It's not the biggest investment in the world. Cold was at $0 to begin with because he didn't get any of the round bonus money from surviving at the end of that round. They are going to buy up the armor and the Tech 9s, and we've seen them be able to wreak havoc with this. We saw a round, I believe it was actually on Cobblestone earlier, where they made it work. You know, Cold got very aggressive behind it and was able to find a couple of early picks and then shut down the rotations because of it. This time around, Cold's got the lone AK, so he's going to try to do as much work with that as he possibly can. Just jump peeking to spot if there's any aggression over here by party. But again, it's really going to come down to a matter of the lack of utility. They have 5 flashes to work with, 4 smokes, which isn't bad for them to have going into this round at all. It's actually more utility than I believe they had in the last round. So,
yeah. And it looks like I think they're going to try to work towards an A hit. And, you know, the funny thing is, earlier today when we watched Overpass, we actually saw 2 eco rounds that went in the favor of the team ecoing on T-side. But CLG is playing this way different, and they're playing it slow, getting the information, knowing that LG needs to do something.
I don't know if Taco realizes that he actually picked up a gun there. And I think JDM just got dinked in the back of the head by his teammate. Color, though, going to get caught out. That smoke not really going to help JDM too terribly much. They know that he's still aggressive here at long A. He's going to trade places, though, with Taco. Taco trying to play ring around the Rosie, not able to find it. Nicely
really nice
done
shot
from JDM. Yeah, playing a little shuck and jive over there behind that smoke. And now that bomb trying to work its way up into the bomb site. JDM missing the shot, takes down another one, but it's Tarek and Hayes to come in on the flank play, pinch out that A-bomb site, and find a 10th round for CLG. So a nice thought from LG. Unfortunately, not able to capitalize. They should go into another buy here.
Yeah, really well done by CLG. They played it. You know, you got to think about when they pause, you also need to talk about what they're probably planning on doing and what you want to do. And they played it slow. They played it smart. JDM got himself into a bad position, but his teammates were there to back him up. Tarek was there to get the trade when they pushed up on him. Hayes was already on the flank. Really, really well done.
It's just insane the amount of money that is accrued now here onto the oh, the jump. That was an interesting play. The money that they have on the CT side, because even if LG wins this round and gets up to 15, CLG are in no danger of having anything less than the most ideal buy to try to continue to stave off this match.
Yeah, they would have to lose out, or they can't lose out. So they're going to be buying the rest of the way. There's no worries on them for economy from here on out.
Yeah, the only option would be if Luminosity win this round and then the subsequent couple rounds afterwards, CLG wins, but they lose like 4 players in each one of those rounds. Would be the only way that they could possibly run out of money at this point before the match would be over. But we'll see. LG, again, it's going to be a Tech 9 in the hands of Cold. They're creeping up through bathrooms. Nobody's really spotting this one out. JDM and Haste have full control of both the squeaky door and the monster pipe, as he is on short watching for that. Pop Flash comes out around the corner. Cutler's going to capitalize. They know that the bomb is now over here by the A-bomb site. Pop Flash comes in. Beautifully done. Cutler goes for 2. Looking for some more, but it's finally Fur to come up and quell the anger. But Tarek, again, chiming in, finds 1. Taco, though, able to find 1 and 2. It's even back up onto a 2 versus 2 with the flank play. Coming in from Hayes, sprays down Taco. It's all on Fur with 20 HP, 15 seconds, and no
Hayes
bomb.
has the bomb.
He's got to run all the way down. Yeah, and this is pretty much a lost cause at this point. There's the peak from Hayes in an 11th round for CLG. So nice use of the utility again from CLG.
Exactly what we talked about. They had a great setup in A to start off with. A nice little cross. Or 3 people set up in A, and they had Cutler playing close bathrooms, peeking both sides of it. He gets the kill on one of the players to the left side on short. And then a pop flash comes in from the site and allows him to get the other kill. So it was just really well done.
Ooh, looks like we might be having a little bit of a server issue right now. Not exactly sure what's going on here. As soon as we hear word from our producers or anything like that, we'll be able to figure things out here. So hang tight. Looks like a little bit of lag hitting the server for a sec. Alrighty, guys, back in action. This is going to be 14-11 is the score line that we're coming back into. For some reason, that last server decided to take a dump, so we're back in the action now. So hopefully everything is situated and ready to rock and roll, guys. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for holding out for the time being. And once again, my name is Mega Man. Casting with me is Holy Man, getting his feet wet in the industry, I suppose you could say.
The casting debut, which more color. I'm not doing much of the. I can't do any play-by-play. You're doing a fine job there, my friend.
And go TV crash. So clearly having a couple of problems here right now, guys. So continue to be patient. Hang tight. We'll get this all sorted out for you guys here very, very soon. Don't go anywhere. We'll get this one figured out. We will get it figured out. We will persevere. We will persevere because we still have another couple of matches to go on after this is all said and done. It's going to be Selfless versus Splice for our final couple matches of the night. So those will be coming up next for you guys. But for right now, we're going to iron out what the problem is, and we'll let you guys know. Okie dokie, looks like we are back in action here, I believe. Go ahead and get this one rocking and rolling and underway. I think everything should be sorted out at this point.
Yeah, it looks like
And
we're
it looks like
going
we
into the
are
round.
live. Yeah, it looks like we are going live into the round, guys. So thank you for being patient and sticking around. And again, it does look like we are live into this one. So back to the action, trying to keep the motivation alive here. And it is going to be a buy up from the LG side. Looks like it's going to be a pretty standard hit in towards this B bomb site. Tarek leading the way. Going to be behind the pole, goes down. FNX and Taco simultaneous frags to enter into that B bomb site as they take down Hazed and Tarek. And that really opens up things nicely here for LG. Smoke goes down in towards heaven. Not going to find anything. And they're actually going for this boost play. They're trying to put, they actually get Fur up on top of the balcony, which is a great post-plant angle. So this is going to be really tough for CLG to try to chip back into, especially with that forward position from Fur. He's going to be looking for these players to wrap around from the side. Pop flash goes out. Fugly, he's not ready for it. He gets taken down. Fur finds the second one. Actually runs out of bullets, so it comes down to a 1 versus 2, but they know where Cutler is. They should be able to shut him down. That bomb taken away very, very quickly. Flashes and mollies on top of it, and Fallen's going to finish it off. So we will see a 15-11 scoreline now, entering what could possibly be the final round of this matchup.
And, a typical LG fashion, that's just a really good call coming off of a long break like that. Everyone's a little bit cold. We've had CLG on this run for a while where they've just been racking up the rounds, racking up the economy. And what does LG do? They just put it to them right at the beginning of that round. They go right into a BXQ. They've been running defaults mostly. They take Monster really quickly on Tarek. They take short B really quickly and take control of the site. Really well done.
So now we're going to see him fan back out more into a default strat. Again, it's going to be Taco lurking over here towards the B-bomb site. The other 4 are going to be kind of spread out over here towards A. They've got this boost, so Cold can watch towards long A. Just to see if there's going to be any extra aggression. Actually takes a jump peek or 2 just to see if he can spot anything pushing up into party. Not going to see anything over there just yet, as they're playing relatively passive here on the CT side. They've got 1 aggressive over here at the long A behind the flower beds, and they've also got Cutler over here to back him up as well for the trade. But, again, a very slow round from Luminosity, looking to get those entry picks. They're actually going to go down and take subway control now for FNX and Cold. All 3 of them working their way around that area, and it looks like eventually they are going to hit in towards this B-bomb site, but they've got to be careful because it's going to be Tarek with a AWP looking down over here into short B, and my GoTV died again.
Yeah, I think that's the giveaway, I believe.
That's the giveaway? Okay. So I'm just going to go check the ESEA site real fast and see what the story is with this one real fast because I want to know how this one ended up. But it looks like that's possibly GG right there. So
looks like LG was falling into